The Knights Templar, a name synonymous with chivalry, wealth, and ultimately, shrouded mystery, remain one of history's most compelling enigmas. Their rise and fall intertwined with the Crusades, forbidden knowledge, and accusations of heresy that shook medieval Europe. Officially known as the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, the order was established in 1119 in Jerusalem during the aftermath of the First Crusade, a period when the Holy Land remained a precarious foothold for Western Christendom. 9 French knights, led by Hugues de Payens, vowed to protect pilgrims traveling to Jerusalem, a dangerous undertaking fraught with banditry and the ever-present threat of Muslim forces. Initially, their numbers were small, just these 9, and their mission seemingly simple, to ensure the safe passage of those journeying to the holy sites. However, the Templars quickly distinguished themselves through their exceptional discipline, bravery, and fighting prowess, earning the patronage of powerful figures like King Baldwin II of Jerusalem and his queen, and Emmeline de Bis, and Arnaud de. Their early success wasn't solely based on military skill. It was also due to shrewd fundraising. They solicited donations from across Europe, promising donors a share in the spiritual rewards earned through the order's efforts. These donations weren't merely symbolic. The Templars developed an incredibly sophisticated financial network, arguably the first international banking system, facilitating transactions and managing vast sums of wealth. They established commanderies, local branches throughout Europe, collecting taxes, managing land, and lending money to kings and nobles, amassing an unprecedented level of economic power. As their influence grew, so too did their military role. They became elite shock troops in the Crusader armies, renowned for their unwavering courage and innovative tactics. Their distinctive white mantles emblazoned with a red cross became a symbol of fear and respect on the battlefield. The Battle of Haddon in 1187, a devastating defeat for the Crusaders, highlighted the Templars' effectiveness despite the overall loss. Though they fought valiantly, the loss of Jerusalem to Saladin marked a turning point in the Crusader presence in the Holy Land and severely impacted the order's prestige. The Templars' power and wealth, however, also drew suspicion and envy. Rumors of their excessive wealth and rumored heretical practices began to circulate among their rivals. King Philip IV of France, deeply in debt and seeking to consolidate his own power, saw an opportunity to seize the Templars' vast fortune and eliminate a potential political rival. In 1307, Philip ordered the arrest of all Templars in France, accusing them of heresy, blasphemy, and various other charges based on coerced confessions. The interrogations were brutal, often involving torture to extract confessions that were then used to condemn the order and justify the confiscation of their assets. Jacques de Molay, the Grand Master of the Templars, and Geoffrey de Charny, the Preceptor of Normandy, were among those arrested and subjected to these horrific conditions. Before his execution, Molay reportedly cursed King Philip and Pope Clement V, predicting their own deaths within a year, a prophecy that eerily came true. The charges against the Templars were largely unfounded, fueled by political maneuvering and a desire for wealth. But the damage was done. Pope Clement IV, under pressure from Philip, reluctantly suppressed the order in 1312, effectively dissolving the Knights Templar. The Templars' assets were confiscated, and their commanderies were handed over to other religious orders, primarily the Knights Hospitaller. Despite the order's dissolution, The mystery surrounding the Knights Templar has endured for centuries, spawning countless theories and speculations. One of the most enduring questions revolves around the Templars' alleged possession of secret knowledge, particularly concerning the Holy Grail and other sacred relics. The Oak of Sion theory, popularized by Bagent, Lay, and Lincoln in Holy Blood, Holy Grail, posits that the Templars were the guardians of the Merovingian bloodline, descendants of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. This theory suggests that the Templars' wealth came not from banking, but from the inheritance of a vast fortune amassed by the Merovingian dynasty. The idea that the Templars protected the true Holy Grail, not merely as a relic, but as the chalice used by Jesus at the Last Supper, and perhaps even possessing the power to grant immortality, is another captivating element of the Templar lore. The Rennes-le-Château treasure, a supposed cache of gold and ancient documents hidden in southern France, is often linked to the Templars and their alleged secrets. The Voynich manuscript, an enigmatic illustrated codex written in an unknown script, has also been linked to the Templars, with some believing it contains secret knowledge passed down through the order. The Templars' alleged connection to Freemasonry is another intriguing aspect of their legacy, with some believing that the order's rituals and symbolism influenced the development of Freemasonry. The Templars' use of specific architectural symbols, such as the fleur-de-lis and the esoteric geometry found in cathedrals like Notre Dame de Paris, has led to speculation about their involvement in esoteric traditions. Some scholars have argued that the Templars were initiated into ancient mystery schools, inheriting knowledge and practices from earlier civilizations. The Templars' military innovations, such as their use of mounted knights, coordinated formations, and siege tactics, demonstrate a sophisticated understanding of warfare. Their discipline and loyalty were legendary, inspiring both admiration and fear among their adversaries. The enduring fascination with the Knights Templar stems not only from their historical significance, but also from the unanswered questions and tantalizing possibilities surrounding their fate and legacy. The disappearance of their vast wealth and the abrupt suppression of the order leave room for speculation and conjecture, ensuring that the Knights Templar will continue to captivate imaginations for generations to come. While the truth behind the Templar mysteries may never be fully known, their story remains a compelling blend of history, myth, and legend,